Hey everybody, welcome to The Real Conversation with my very, very special guest and very, very good friend, Mary DeFranco. Yeah, so we just finished our workout and our lunch. She's my workout buddy. And today's a big day. Today is September 11th, and that means a lot of different things for a lot of different people. And for Mary, that today marks the day that she lost her husband in the World Trade Center. So we were just talking about a minute ago how she, on this day, for her, she wants to honor him and do something that he would like to do so that, he can live through her. And if you saw my conversation with Carlitos, we kind of talked about that a little bit. And so I asked Mary if we could have a real conversation about Jan and what today means to her and what it's like, So, Mary, you can say whatever you want.
Okay. So, what Jan means to me, even 14 years later, it is a very hard day, but I also want to honor him in a way where I don't think about him or his spirit being down at the trade centers. I always want to carry him with me, and I know he's with me every day. But on the anniversary of 9/11, I always want to go somewhere where I know he would have loved to have gone. I try to make it someplace that I know he has never been. And even in New York, I always try to do that. And just take him somewhere in my heart and for me to be there and then think about him and enjoy the day with him in my mind and my heart, knowing that he's enjoying it too.
Yeah.
No matter what he went through that day, that's how I want his spirit to be remembered and honored in a happy, peaceful way instead of in a violent way.
Yeah. Yeah, totally makes sense, I mean, we were talking too about just what she was saying. It's kind of, it's fearful almost to open up Facebook or anything like that, because sometimes, people will post the planes flying in and how that feels so destructive. It's wonderful when you see, a memory that is
the beams of light.
Yeah, the beams of light, or
the towers with the light passing through them in the shape of, it looks like a shape of a cross, or just people honoring in different ways other than with negative photos of the destruction, which really breaks your heart when you see it. You live through it all over again. Even though you do live through it in your memory, you don't need those visuals to bring back the hurt so close to the surface.
Totally. Makes complete, So, I mean, I also, this is also an opportunity for you to tell us about Jan, like, who Jan was and what, because unfortunately I didn't get to meet Jan. Mary and I have been friends for almost 5 years now, and because she moved to California, and so I never got to meet Jan, but I feel like I know him because, we talk about him, and you've told me about him, and he just seemed like such a cool guy, and I know I would love him, and I love the idea of, let's carry him on and let's let his energy flow through you. And so I don't know, is there anything you want to say about Jan?
What do I say? I could go on forever. How long is this video?
It's whatever you want.
Super amazing, kind, gentle, funny person who would help anyone, anytime. I knew so much in my heart how much he loved me. Told me every single day how much he loved me so many times. And I say this to people, I almost thinking that he kind of knew he wouldn't be here forever with me, and so he wanted me to know just how much I was loved by him. And I did. I felt total love, total safety, safety, total security with him. I knew like he was my rock, you know. And he was the kind of person that could walk into a room and not know anyone, and then like have 10 friends when he left. You know, everybody thought he was funny, and you know, kind and helpful, like I said. And the thing that will stick with me forever, there's a lot of things obviously that will stick with me, but on the morning of the 11th, I got into work. I found out that the plane hit the building. He called me on the phone and he asked me if I was okay. And that was like, that will last with me forever, wanting to know if I was okay, if I was safe. When he's in a building that's, you know, almost totally destroyed and on fire, smoke, windows burning, blowing out, and just, that's the type of person he was. You know, he was concerned about me and my safety. So,
that's beautiful.
Yeah,
thank you.
He's just an amazing guy, and thank you for letting me talk about him and share him with you all. I wish I had my picture in my car. I would have.
Well, her profile picture is him right now.
That's
so
right.
When I tag her in this, you'll be able to see Jan and give Mary some love for this day. And so many people, you know, there's so many people that this day impacted, you know, in many different ways. And I just wanted to honor, you know, I have you in my life, and so I can honor you this way and honor him. And, you know, he lives on.
Yes.
And we
And
know
thank
he lives
you,
on.
everyone, for all the support you've given me this past 14 years, who I've known, and people who I've met recently, and just people who have done such amazing, beautiful things in the last few days.
Share what Andrea did.
Yes. Andrea just moved to New Jersey, and she sent me a private message with 3 photos of the memorial there in that section of Jersey where she lives. I had never seen it before, and she had they had plaques with all the names carved into them, and she placed a flower for Jan. And she had sent me a message asking if I would have if I'd mind that she did that. And I'm just so overwhelmed with love and touched by that, and amazed by it, kindness of people, and just her, you know, generosity of going out there and doing that for me, you know, just out of the kindness of her heart. She didn't have to do it, you know, it just, my heart is bursting with, you know, great gratitude and love for that. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah,
You're
we wanted to
amazing.
do a
Thank
shout
you.
out for Andrea.
Yeah. Andrea.
We have a thing with Andrea. Yeah,
Thank
so have an awesome day, and just remember today, you know, a lot of people's lives were impacted, and just want to send out some love to everyone who you know, has been impacted by this day, and to know that you know, I know Jan's spirit's here, and I feel that, and I'm blessed to have you in my life. And thank you for doing this. Yeah, please.
One more thing. You know, I know it's on September 10th, people went to sleep. They got up in the morning, they went out, and people didn't come home. And I'm so lucky that like I said, I was told every day, and I told Jan every day how much I loved him. And I know everyone loves their families. Sometimes they don't say it. Sometimes they don't, you know, they're running around, they don't think about it. But just always remember to tell each other you love each other. And, you know, don't keep it silent.
Yeah.
Share the love.
That's beautiful. I love you.
I love you.
Oh, thank you. Oh. And that hug was for anyone who's watching.
Yeah.
Much love to you, and enjoy the day.
Thank you. Thank you.